they're shiny, they're fast. They shout, "Look at me!" But don't be fooled. Some 2025 luxury cars come with sky-high prices and underwhelming value. Sure, they've got style and fancy features, but dig deeper and you'll see the truth. They're more hype than horsepower. Before you drop six figures on a badge and leather seats, watch this. Here are the top 3 overpriced luxury cars of 2025 you should think twice about. 1. RollsRoyce Cullinan. The RollsRoyce Cullinan is the king of luxury SUVs, or so it wants you to think. With a starting price that could buy you a house in many places, this SUV screams exclusivity. But does it really deliver enough to justify that jaw-dropping cost? Spoiler alert, not quite. The Cullinan is powered by a 6.75-liter V12 engine, pumping out 563 horsepower, which sounds impressive, but isn't exactly thrilling for a vehicle this massive. It's smooth and quiet, sure, but so are many competitors that cost half as much. The interior is a work of art with handcrafted leather, wood veneers, and the iconic starlight headliner that makes the ceiling look like a starry night. It's got bespoke features like a viewing suite, think fancy tailgate seats, and a panoramic glass roof, but these feel more like gimmicks than game changers. The problem? You're paying for the Rolls-Royce badge more than the actual performance or innovation. For example, the Bentley Bentayga, starting at around $200,000, offers a 4.0-liter twin-turbo V8 with 542 horsepower and similar off-road capability, plus a more engaging drive. The Bentayga's interior is just as luxurious with customizable seats and a premium Naim audio system, but it's far more affordable. Even the Range Rover, starting at $240,000, gives you comparable luxury, better off-road chops, and a more practical design for a fraction of the Cullinan's price. Another issue is practicality. The Cullinan's cargo space is decent but not class-leading, and its fuel economy is abysmal at around 12 mpg city and 20 mpg highway. For a family SUV, it's also not as spacious as you'd expect for the price. The BMW X7, starting at $97,800, offers a roomier cabin, a 3.0-liter turbo V6 with 375 horsepower, and advanced tech like predictive adaptive suspension, all for a quarter of the Cullinan's cost. The Cullinan's Magic Carpet Ride suspension is nice, but it's not noticeably better than the air suspension in the BMW X5 or Mercedes-Benz GLS, both of which start under $100,000. You're shelling out hundreds of thousands extra for a name and a few exclusive touches that don't add up to the price difference. If you want ultimate luxury without the sticker shock, skip the Cullinan and check out the Bentayga or Range Rover instead. 2. Mercedes Maybach S-Class. The Mercedes Maybach S-Class is the pinnacle of Mercedes-Benz luxury, or so they claim. It's a stretched version of the already excellent S-Class with a focus on chauffeur-driven comfort. But at over $200,000, it's hard to see why you'd pick this over its competitors, or even the standard S-Class, which starts at $98,000. The Maybach S-Class boasts a 4.0-liter twin-turbo V8 with 496 horsepower, or an optional V12 for even more power. It's got a plush interior with massaging rear seats, ambient lighting, and a Burmester 4D sound system that's out of this world. The chauffeur package adds reclining rear seats and a partition for privacy, making it feel like a private jet on wheels. Sounds amazing, right? But here's the catch. The standard S-Class already offers 90% of these features for half the price. The Maybach's extra length adds some legroom, but it's not a game changer unless you're over 6 feet tall and demand limousine-like space. The BMW 7 Series, starting at $102,000, comes with a 31.3-inch rear seat 8K theater screen and hybrid options with up to 55 miles of electric range. It's nearly as luxurious and handles better, making it a better choice for drivers who want to enjoy the ride themselves. The Genesis G90, starting at around $90,000, also punches above its weight with a whisper-quiet cabin, reclining seats, and massaging functions, all at a much lower price point. Then there's the tech. The Maybach's MBUX infotainment and e-active body control suspension are top-notch, but they're also available in the standard S-Class. You're essentially paying a premium for the Maybach badge and a few extra inches of legroom. Fuel economy is another letdown, with the V8 getting around 14 mpg city and 24 mpg highway. Not great for a car that's mostly about cruising. Compare that to the Lexus ES Hybrid, which starts at $43,190 and gets 43 mpg city. And you start to wonder why you're spending so much. If you want a luxurious sedan that feels special without breaking the bank, the standard Mercedes-Benz S-Class or the Genesis G90 will give you nearly the same experience for a lot less. 3. Bentley Continental GT Speed. The Bentley Continental GT Speed is a stunning two-door coupe that promises supercar performance wrapped in luxury. With a 4.0-liter V8 plug-in hybrid powertrain, churning out 771 horsepower and 738 lb-ft of torque, it's a beast that can hit 60 miles per hour in 3.5 seconds. The interior is jaw-dropping, with 3D diamond hide seats and top-tier materials. But at over $300,000, it's a tough sell when you look at what else is out there. The Continental GT Speed is fast and gorgeous, no doubt. But for the price, you'd expect it to outshine everything else in its class, and it doesn't. The Porsche Panamera e-Hybrid, starting at $115,500, offers a 2.9-liter turbo V6 hybrid with 463 horsepower and a 0 to 60 miles per hour time of 3.9 seconds with the Sport Chrono package. It's nearly as quick, handles like a dream, and has a stunning interior with a 10.9-inch passenger side display. Plus, it's less than half the price. The Bentley's fuel economy is decent for a performance car thanks to its hybrid system, but it's not a standout. You're still looking at around 20 mpg combined, which is similar to the Panamera. The Bentley's 3D diamond hide seats and NIME audio system are luxurious, but the Porsche's 14-way comfort seats and optional Burmester audio are just as impressive. The Continental GT Speed also lacks the practicality of a sedan like the Panamera, which offers more rear seat space and a larger trunk. Then there's the Lexus LC500, starting at around $100,000. It's not as powerful, 471 horsepower from a 5.0-liter V8, but it's a grand tour with a divine interior, a new touchscreen infotainment system, and a ride that's smooth as silk. It's a finalist for Cars.com's Best Luxury Car of 2025 for a reason. It delivers luxury and style at a fraction of the Bentley's cost. Why these cars aren't worth it? So, why are these three cars overpriced? It comes down to value, or lack thereof. The RollsRoyce Cullinan, Mercedes Maybach S-Class, and Bentley Continental GT Speed all carry massive price tags because of their prestigious badges, but they don't offer enough unique features or performance to justify the cost. Competitors like the Bentley Bentayga, Genesis G90, and Porsche Panamera deliver similar luxury, tech, and performance at much lower prices. You're often paying for the name rather than a truly superior experience. In conclusion, luxury cars are supposed to make you feel special, but the Rolls-Royce Cullinan, Mercedes Maybach S-Class, and Bentley Continental GT Speed make you pay way too much for that feeling. In 2025, there are plenty of other options that offer the same level of comfort, tech, and performance for a fraction of the cost. Don't fall for the hype of a fancy badge. Choose a car that gives you real value for your money. Which luxury car are you eyeing for 2025? Let us know in the comments below. Enjoyed this review? Subscribe now for more luxury car updates. Thank you.